After losing 4 in a row to the Red Sox, the Braves have won 2 in a row over the Miami Marlins. Freddie Freeman and Jason Hayward each drove in 2 runs for the Bravos today, and Craig Kimbrell got his 15th save of the season, 154th of his career, tying him with John Smoltz for the most saves in franchise history. Braves win 9-5, the final score. Well, no one saw this coming. Alabama and Florida State playing an elimination game today at the Tallahassee Regional, and Alabama beating the Noles, the 5th overall seed in the tournament. Let's go to Dick Howser Stadium. Jameis Winston and the Noles loose, maybe a little too loose. In the third, Alabama jumps out front. Mikey White homers to left, and the Tide's on the board 1-0. And then we go to the 7th with the Tide up 4-0. Wade Wass with a man on. That one's gone. 6-0 Alabama. Can you believe this? On comes Winston in relief, and he shuts the Tide down for 2 2/3 innings. And why is that a big deal? Because FSU rallied for 5 in the ninth. 2 hit batters, 2 walks, 2 singles, and just like that, it was 6-5. But somewhere in all that chaos, the Tide got 3 outs. True freshman Thomas Burrows gets a K and 2 flyouts. The Tide beats the Noles 6-5, lives to see tomorrow, where they hope the bats and another young arm can come through.
Some pitcher that we're not talking about today is going to have to go out there, whether it's as a starter or as a reliever, and he's got to give it to us. I mean, it's as simple as that. And but, you know, it's happened many, many times before. Tomorrow, the Tide hands the ball to true freshman Jeffrey Bramlett, who pitched in some big games for Hoover. This will be the biggest one of his Alabama career. He's 4-2 on the season. The Tide will play the loser of Kennesaw State and Georgia Southern tomorrow at noon. Right now, those 2 teams are tied 5-5 in the 9th inning. JSU and Ole Miss rained out last night. Their opening round game today in Oxford. Good start for the Gamecocks. Pascal Petrangelo drives in a run to put JSU up 1-0. But then the Rebels score 12 unanswered. 2 of them on this Sykes-Orvis rocket. It's welcomed with a shower of ice-cold beverage. JSU loses 12-2. They fall into the losers bracket tomorrow against Georgia Tech.
We want to try to get the game going under control, big crowd, to be able to kind of settle in, and we fell behind badly early and just really had a hard time stopping them.
It was a frustrating day at the plate for JSU. The Gamecocks struck out 8 times. They'll regroup and try to get back in the win column tomorrow. The Alabama softball team got a well-deserved day off after a 2-0 start in the Women's College World Series. The Tide gave their fans plenty of drama last night against Kentucky. Leona Lafayette smacked a 2-run homer. That was the offense. Then it came down to pitching and defense. Jacqueline Traina got in a 7th inning bases-loaded jam, got a strikeout, and then a double play to end the game and put the Tide in the Final Four.
The 3 things in postseason softball to me is you got to have a good starting pitcher, and Jackie did her job. You got to have the key hit. Leona did her job. But the third thing is you got to play great team defense. And Danae Hayes and Kayla Hunt finished the game off, which I don't think anybody expected that.
The Tide is back at it tomorrow at 2:30 against the winner of tonight's Oklahoma-Oregon game. That team will have to beat the Tide twice to keep them out of the championship series. Auburn defensive end Carl Lawson is on the mend after undergoing surgery on his left knee Friday. A source close to the family says Lawson is focused on rehab and returning to the field this fall. The specific injury to Lawson's knee is not known. He was injured during spring practice in April. Originally, it was thought there was no significant damage to the knee. As a true freshman in 2013, Lawson was a freshman All-American after recording 20 tackles, 7.5 for loss. Well, check out this picture tweeted by Auburn commitment Kerryon Johnson from Big Cat Weekend. Those are cutouts of Auburn players, including Kick 6 hero Chris Davis.